The terrible irony with the Israel-Hamas war, though, is that most of the anti-Semitism is not coming from the right. It's coming from the left. The European Commission, well, have they been talking about that? No, they've been oddly silent on it. In fact, they've been oddly silent about this shocking outpouring of anti-Semitism and pro-terrorist comments coming from across the spectrum of leftist organizations. Many universities were also criticized for their response to the terror attacks. At Harvard University, more than 30 groups, student groups, they publicly stated their support for Hamas, and that was just following the terror attacks before Israel had really responded. The New York Times, they were exposed for editing an article to change the description of Hamas from terrorists to gunmen. It was alleged that not only them, but other news outlets as well had guidance to not describe Hamas as a terrorist organization. Now, I mentioned previously that President Joe Biden would be put in a very difficult position when it comes to narratives. His administration and many of his supporters, they have been condemning conservatives as extremists. They've been alleging there's rising anti-Semitism on the right. When it comes to Israel and Palestine, though, many in his party ironically side with Palestine, even when it comes to terror attacks.